Hey everyone, it's Coach Bree. For those of you part of my team, this video is going to go through a workout that is in your program. If you would like to join my team and have access to your own monthly training plan, send me an email. You can find my email in the description down below. Send me a message, let's get chatting and get you set up. So in this video, we're going to be going over Strength D1. It is a full body workout with 13 exercises, each exercise being done for a total of 1 minute. So the workout is 13 minutes long. The only equipment that you will need for this workout is a chair or a stool and some type of band or tubing. So I'm really excited to have this program started for you guys. It took me about 2 weeks to work on, practice myself, and fine-tune it so that it was ready for everyone. So first exercise we got going on here for a whole minute is single leg alternating box squats. So I have a stool here, and what I'm doing is I am sitting back into my hip so that I'm loading my quad, working my glutes and my core to stand back up. Really important here is that when you're sitting down, you're not plopping down. You're controlling the whole sit on the way down and then not using momentum to stand up. You want to be in control of this movement all the way down, all the way up. So what I like to think about here is I'd like to think about pushing my foot through the ground as I stand up and then taking my time as I sit down. Eventually you get to a point where it is a little bit harder. If you want to make this exercise harder, get a smaller box so you have to sit down with control further. If you want to make it a little bit easier or more doable for you, get a little bit of a taller box. Good, so 5 seconds left going on here. Almost done. Next exercise we got is 1.5 squats. So with this one, we're going to be going all the way down, coming up a little bit, down, and then back up. So down, up, down, all the way up. There we go. So with this one, you really want to try and roll out your thighs. What that's going to allow you to do is engage your glutes and help keep your knees safe. I have my toes turned out a little bit. That's my personal preference for my body and what works. So you find out what works for you with maintaining your knee in line with your middle toe. As you can see here from the side view, I'm trying really hard to keep a neutral spine. I'm fatiguing a little bit here, so my low back is giving out a little bit, but not enough to cause injury. So that's another thing that you guys want to pay attention to here. If you have back issues, what I always recommend is putting one hand on your ribs, one hand on your low back, just so that you can feel any movement and really stabilize through the movements here. Good. Okay, now exercise is squat jumps. This one, your legs are going to be burning after those single leg box squats and the 1.5 squats. So I'm only doing about 5 squat jumps here, shaking it out and then going again. So again, with the squat jumps, you want to load at the bottom, so in that squat position with your arms back behind you, and jump and reach the arms up. So load back, jump up there. I'm trying to push all my force into the ground and jump as high as you can. Like I said, my legs are really feeling it after the first 2 exercises, so I'm only doing about 5 at a time. If you can do more, great, that's awesome for you. If you can't quite do 5, then dial it back to maybe 3 or 1 and then take a break in between. Again, you can see here I'm really trying to get that full extension. I'm trying to go for max height here, but it's been about 50 seconds, so my legs are quite tired. Awesome. So that's it for the first lower body. Now we're going to move on to a handstand push-up. I'll show an alternate. It was a down dog for this one. So my quads are really tight, so my knees aren't straight as straight as I would normally want them to be. But what I'm doing is I'm lowering my head to the ground as far as I can. This is going to simulate a military press if you're at the gym, or anything overhand. And it's also going to really work on your shoulder stability. So here I am, really trying to fight for it. You guys are doing awesome. Okay, I tapped out. So now I'm going to go to my down dog position. So I'm going up as high as I can here. My head is lowering straight to the ground, so I'm trying to get the top of my head on the ground. It's not forehead, it's top of the head to hit the ground. So you can see that I have a straight line from my hips, shoulders, through my elbows, and to my hands. That's really important here to help protect and stabilize your shoulder. Good, and moving on to the next upper body push exercise is a rotational push-up. So I'm starting from my hands here, doing a full push-up, and then open up all the way. When I rotate, I'm feeling like I'm punching someone with my elbow in the back there to get my arms all the way up. So fatiguing quite a bit here, so I wasn't able to keep my form, so I dropped down to my knees so that I could maintain core stability, and then maintaining that rotation. At this point in the program, it's been a few minutes in, so you guys might be feeling really tired, but I really want you guys to push through it, okay? Keep fighting. If you need to shake it out a little bit like I just did there, that's totally fine, but try and go as far as you can. Again, it is only a minute, and you can do anything for a minute. Good, keep pushing, keep fighting, rotate, get a big punch. Good, next exercise is we're going on to our 30 seconds or halfway of our single leg RDLs. So quick transition there, I took about 8 seconds. I need to make it a little bit faster. So I'm doing my single leg RDLs here. So I'm keeping the band far back, so as close as I can to my leg. I'm pretending that's a bar and I'm sliding the bar straight down. I'm also trying to keep my left hip there with energy towards the ground so that my hip stays square and my back is like a tabletop. It's nice and flat. So that was about halfway, so I'm switching. Let's see if this side is better. So a little wobbly there because I let my right hip open up. I need to keep that right hip further down to the ground to help maintain that. You should really be feeling this in your hamstrings. So stretch that hamstring, use that hamstring to stand right back up. Good, after the single leg RDLs, we got alternating sprinter lunges. So this one, I probably could have gone a little bit faster to make it springy, but essentially it's like a reverse lunge. You're gonna step a little bit further back. All the weight is in your front leg, and you're really working that front hamstring and glute. The glute's going to be working to help stabilize that knee and keep it in line with that middle toe. Hamstring's what's going to be activating to help get you back up. So again, to practice good technique and form, you want opposite arm, opposite leg. So my right arm's in front and my left leg is in front there. And then switching. It's the same way you would run or walk. Starting to really feel the burn. You want to just keep pushing. You only got 7 seconds left. Really stand up tall. Come on, a little bit faster, Breanne. Keep going. Yay, now we're done. Okay, so now we're moving on to lat pull downs. So I have my band here. This is a pretty heavy resistance. So I have start with my arms shoulder width apart, and I'm driving my elbows down to the ground to feel my lats. So the muscles kind of underneath your armpits really working here. I'm keeping my chest up, but not so up that my ribs are popping out. Pulling my shoulders down. So I also feel this between my shoulder blades, but I'm still really focusing on trying to drive my elbows down, pulling that band apart. Adding a little bit more tension there to give me a little bit more work. So I can see here, if I'm coaching myself, my chest is popping up a little bit. I tell myself to drop my chest and pull my shoulders down away from my ears, especially as I fatigue here to keep really good form. Good, almost done. Awesome. Next exercise is bent over rows. So with this one, like you would do at a gym if you had a bar, they're gonna be over it. I always find it funny because I feel this working more in my glutes here whenever I have the bar, but here I finally felt my lats and my rhomboids, so the muscles between my shoulder blades working a lot here. I have my palms facing backwards, so away from me, and I'm really trying to feel like I'm wrapping that band around me as much as I can while pulling my shoulders away. I still have my glutes and my hamstrings and my low back activated to help stabilize me, to protect all my joints and keep everything nice and strong. Okay, again, moving as fast as I can. If I was coaching myself here, I'd tell myself to lift my chest up a little bit and keep my chin up. I'm a little too tucked in here, so you can see my upper back's rounding a little bit. So you want to keep that chest up so you're nice and flat, and you're really working on wrapping that band around you. Good. Okay, next exercise is bicep curls. So I'm going to show you guys two options for this one. I'm going to start with the first option, which is a curl into a support skull. So this is going to work the biceps and then the shoulders as you go out. Again, as always, trying to keep a nice neutral spine, ribs down, shoulders engaged. Keep fighting for it. You want to get that full range of motion. Alright, now I'm going to show you guys just the full bicep curl. So at first when I kind of threw my back into it, you guys don't want to do that. You want to keep your core engaged, pulling your hand all the way to your shoulder to work the full muscle. Side view here, so again, try not to lean back. Just really isolate those arms. If your band's too tight, you can drop and do this from your knees as well. Awesome, arms are done, so now we're moving on to the abs part. First exercise here is a reverse corkscrew. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna lay on your back, bring your legs up over your head, and then twist to the left, down, and then twist to the right, down. What I'm doing here when I lower my legs is I'm just tapping, lightly tapping, like I have an egg underneath my feet on the ground, and then bringing them back up to keep that core engaged. So we're almost done the workout, guys. We have 2.5 minutes left. So I really want you guys to keep fighting. Don't stop. Just work your way through this. And I know it's tough, but it's going to be worth it. And you're going to feel really good at the end of this workout. This is why I love it so much, is I always feel good after I do this session. It's hard in the moment, but after, it's like, whew, you feel really accomplished. Okay, now we're on to probably my least favorite exercise, but it's a really good one. So this is the Spider-Man planks. So what I'm doing here is I'm taking a break, but I'm bringing my right knee up to my left elbow and then to my right elbow. So opposite elbow and then to the same one. Getting as close as you can to those elbows while maintaining your shoulder over top of your wrist in that nice plank position. For some reason, this one just burns my abs and I want to die a little bit, but I know it's really going to help me, and it helps me work on my nice vertical line that I need to for my sport, which is synchronized swimming. Again, take another break. Oh, I should have just pushed through it if I knew I only had 12 seconds left. Come on, no breaks. Let's get going. Let's get going. Fight through it. Fight through it. Come on, Brianne. Let's go. Good. We've got 3 seconds left. Whew. All right, that one's finally done. Now we're moving on to the leg switches with the crunch. Starting your back, shoulder blade's gonna be off the ground, and you're doing big kicks with your legs as fast as you can. I know you guys are fatigued and you're tired. Obviously I am too, but I want you guys to keep fighting for this last minute of work. You guys are doing incredible. So keep going, keep switching. Come on, faster, faster, just a little bit faster. You got this. Almost there. You have 30 seconds left. Come on. Fight for it for the last 30 seconds. Come on, let's go, let's go. Keep those shoulder blades off the ground. Knees as straight as you can. You guys are doing awesome. Come on, keep fighting for it. Keep fighting for it. Feel the burn. Embrace it. You're almost there. Last 10 seconds. Go, 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 go. Almost done, almost done. 5 seconds. Come on, let's go, let's go. Come on, Brian. Go, go, go. Finish fast, finish fast. 2, 1. Woo. Alright, you guys are done. You just finished your first round of Strength D1. This is a hard one, I know, but I hope you guys really enjoyed it. So now what I want you guys to do is repeat this as many times as your program says. So 2 or 3 more times. You can rewatch this video, or if you're good, you can just keep following the program that I have supplied for you. As always, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out and contact me with my email here. Hope you guys have a great day. Bye.